have a set of guiding principles. The preconceptions and generalizations regarding fundamental issues of one's life and of the entire world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, we tend never to abandon our beliefs. These are things Prospector believes on Rock 107.
I believe the Easter Bunny isn't magical. He's just a trespasser with seasonal branding. I believe in the importance of family, but I also believe holidays should have a referee and a penalty box. I believe half the eggs around here aren't hidden. They just fell into a pothole and we're calling it part of the hunt.
Well, now we know the reason he turned out the way he did. That was Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107.
On Rock 107, good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
And some would say I'm foolish every day of the year. We are not fooling here, though. Bert Kreischer coming to town. It is happening tomorrow night, right?
Yes, the Permission to Party tour is going to be at Mohegan Arena tomorrow night. And, tickets are available.
You can get them at Ticketmaster.com. You can buy them in person at the venue's NBT Bank box office, but you can also win them, and it's easier than ever.
Yes, right now.
Right now, this simple. There you go. You ready? Mm-hmm. You want them? You got them.
Oh.
That's the game.
That's what we're doing?
Just call up and say, hey, you want the tickets.
Feels like there's an April Fool's
There's not an April Fool's.
No, this is real.
This is absolutely really how we're doing
okay.
it. It's just that simple. Get on the rock lines right now. 1-888-ROCK-107. 1-888-762-5107. One caller is going to get the chance to say, I want them, and I'm going to say, you got them. And they're going to go. How simple is that? You want them, you got them. Bert Kreischer tickets. Get on the rock lines to try and win. What can only be described as a game so easy even I couldn't F it up. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
61 degrees, up to 71, and then eventually falling throughout the day with that precipitation 20 minutes after 7 o'clock this morning. What are we giving away this morning?
We have tickets to see Bert Kreischer Permission to Party tour at Mohegan Arena.
The game is you want them, you got them.
That's it.
It's just that simple. You tell us you want the tickets, you get the tickets. All we needed is that. We're heading to the Rock Lines, Rock 107. Hello, who's this?
It's Bob.
Bob, do you want to go check out Bert Kreischer?
I want them.
You got him.
Congrats, you're going to see Bert Kreischer tomorrow night at Mohegan Arena. You're a winner for Rock 107.
Thank you.
It's like the easiest game in the world, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Why did we not think of this game earlier?
I know, I love this game.
But you thought it was like an April Fool's joke.
I did. I got a little anxious.
Well, we already kind of did an April Fool's thing earlier.
I guess.
And if you didn't know, there are rules. Rules for how you do April Fool's.
Oh.
We'll explain.
Coming up on Rock 107.
There's a point in time today where you realize, oh no, today's the day people I don't trust get creative. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Yeah, nobody's safe today.
Every year, Kate, somebody says, why is everything so divided? I'll tell you why. Because today is April Fool's Day. Half the country thinks it's hilarious. The other half wants to file a police report over a rubber snake, which I get.
Yeah, that tracks. They actually did a poll. About 46% of people love pranks.
Yeah.
40% say they're annoying, and the other 14 are like, depends. Is this going to ruin my morning?
And I fall into that 14%. I used to be total 40 annoying, but now I'm more like, well, it depends on the prank. And the key difference here is between a good prank and hey, nobody likes you, you're a jerk prank, okay? So if you're going to do an April Fool's prank today, there are actually rules. Unofficial,
okay,
but very real rules. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
First rule, noon. And if you're saying, what is he talking about? Noon. You've got until noon to do this. After that, you are the fool.
Yeah, imagine like pulling a prank on someone at like 3 p.m. like a psycho.
Yeah, unless your day starts at 3, then I'll give you a little forgiveness on that. Second rule, you ready? Do no harm.
I feel like that one's obvious.
You would think, but it's not the day for things like fake medical scares, fake job loss, or hey, your dog ran away.
Yeah, that's not a prank. That's how you get blocked for life, or better yet, punched.
Absolutely. Third rule, you reveal it. Don't just let someone spiral for hours and hours thinking, oh, life is now over the way I knew it.
Yeah. Hit them with the April Fools and then move on.
Right, exactly. And if you can yell it, April Fools, I guess even better. I don't know. Fourth, another one that should be obvious. Kate, you ready? No illegal stuff.
Okay, yeah, I mean...
If your prank involves handcuffs, rethink this stuff, okay?
Or, your life choices.
And finally, target wisely. friends, family, coworkers who can take a joke. Not strangers. Not your boss. Not somebody who already wants to punch people in the face in the morning when you're doing a prank in the morning.
Yeah, back away from me.
Here's the part people forget. 3 out of 10 people are going to come back at you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so whatever you're going to do today, just know you're not pranking somebody. You're starting somebody.
Retaliation season.
Yeah, today's not April Fool's Day. It's the opening round of revenge.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A young woman from Chicago was diagnosed with a serious bone marrow disorder, but then she received a transplant from a young man in Poland that she never met. Now, years later, she's in remission and about to get married, but she really wanted her donor to be a guest at the wedding, so the donor traveled across the world to attend, and after the speeches, there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
And I didn't want to do it on the air like this, but it's already out there. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107, and Kate, management made a decision late yesterday.
Oh, no.
And I got to be honest, I didn't see this coming. Apparently, there was some feedback about the show, and we need more energy.
Us?
Yeah.
That's never good.
So effective immediately, there's another voice on the show. Essentially, I've been replaced.
Stop.
No, I'm telling you, my dog Puka is now going to be hosting part of the show.
I mean, like, can her paws even run the board?
Absolutely not. But she does stare at nothing. She panics randomly. She'll bark at everything. She's already halfway there like me, you know?
What's her first segment?
6 minutes of a squeaking toy. Yeah, that's all we're going to get all morning long. Just her in the corner playing with the toy. Then traffic, which is her barking at absolutely nothing down the hallway. Like, rah, rah, rah.
So more accurate than the usual stuff.
Sure. And the weather is if she wants to go outside, we know it's sunny. If she's sitting by the studio door like I want to get out, we know it's sunny and nice. If she walks away, we know it's rainy and terrible and all that kind of stuff.
Honestly, I think I trust her more than the apps.
Here's the problem. She's already chewed part of the show sheet, so I'm already lost at what we're supposed to be doing today. I'm feeling a little loose this morning, you know?
In fact, Puka has more to say.
Yeah, of course. Of course it's that. And look,
Right.
it's not us. It's your new host. All I can say is good luck.
Kate.
And Kate, I saw a dude named Paul. I know this because I asked him. Full-on bald spot, and instead of hiding it, didn't have like a comb over or a hat or anything. He had a tattoo on his head in the scene of a guy mowing the lawn right across the bald spot.
So now we gotta ask.
What's the funniest tattoo you've ever seen or the one that made you stop and go, okay, yeah, that's commitment?
Because if Paul's out here mowing his own head, we know that you've seen something that tops it.
And you can hit us up, open mic on the Rock 107 app. Call or text the Rock lines 1-888-762-5107. Or, of course, social media as well.
Dave, on your Twitter, a guy at the gym had no regrets across his chest, and he said it was intentional, like the one from We're the Millers.
Yeah, great.
So good.
I love that scene in We're the Millers, and I like the fact that he went and got that one done.
Tom, from your Instagram, buddy of mine got flames on his calves, said it makes him run faster. It does not. I don't know.
I like that idea, though. You know what I mean? You put flames on the side of the car, it's instantly quicker. Why not this way? Absolutely. Text it into the Rock lines. Years ago in the Weekender Tattoo of the Week, which I forgot they did. Mm-hmm. I remember Model of the Week, but not Tattoo. What does that say about me?
Oy.
The guy's left leg was amputated from the knee down. His right calf printed, I'm with Stumpy, and an arrow pointing to his left leg. Almost as good as One Foot in the Grave that Dan sent in earlier.
Crazy.
Those are amazing tattoos.
Chris from our TikTok head saw a guy with a six-pack tattooed on his stomach, still had the keg over it. Woof. Kevin from your Instagram, guy at the bar had a loading bar across his forearm that never finished. Why didn't I think of that?
See, that's a good one there.
So much easier than working out.
Absolutely. I got a text in here, too. I recently saw a man with both hands, had tats of all the bones. It was so cool. It was like looking at an x-ray.
I have seen that before. It is quite interesting.
I've seen like people do that all the way up their arms.
Yeah. That's
exactly.
painful, too.
I can't imagine.
Matt from your Facebook, a guy who had a remote control tattooed on his arm, and he would pretend to mute people.
Now, that one took me a second to realize like he's just pressing the button.
That's crazy.
Mute button and all. I would press off so they just done forever. Oh, you do you, Matt.
Erica from our Instagram, girl had only God can judge me, but spelled wrong. But Erica, I need to know what was spelled wrong.
Was it God? Was that spelled wrong? Was it only God can judge me? Was judge spelled wrong? Was it only God can jug me? I mean,
So many possibilities.
We need to know these things here. We're talking about the best, funniest tattoos you ever saw. Text it into the rock lines at 1-888-ROCK-107. I saw a guy with a bald eagle, but it looked more like a confused pigeon.
They already do kind of look confused from the front, so I get it. Yeah, oh yeah.
I think they look vicious and cool. Where were my wife and I were in the car the other day. I saw one flying in like Duryea or something like by the Lackawanna River. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool.
From the side, they're scary, but from the front, they look scared.
I don't know.
We're going to do some Googling.
Do not mess with bald eagles, no matter how scared they look.
Samantha from our TikTok saw a guy with a mustache tattooed on his finger. He kept holding it up to his face.
And I've seen that
I've
on
seen
TV.
that a lot.
I've never seen that in person.
I know a few people who haven't.
Oh, do you? Mm-hmm. And Dan has texted in, my neighbor has a garden gnome tattoo on his ankle, and he names it differently every summer.
Love that. That's awesome.
That's what makes a garden gnome, which is like, okay, kind of ordinary, and just amps it up a bit.
Love it.
We should all be so amped up.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
If you're going to appear in court, here's a tip. Maybe don't do it while merging onto the highway. Last week, a woman in Michigan was supposed to appear for a virtual court hearing, but when she turned on her video, it looked like she was in the driver's seat of a car driving. The judge told her she can't be driving during an appearance. She insisted she wasn't, that she was the passenger and had a driver, but the judge wasn't buying it and even asked her at one point to show him the driver. The woman refused and said she'd have to have their permission to do that, but no other person was ever shown. The judge also asked which side of the car she was sitting on, and she answered the left seat, which of course is the driver's side, before changing her answer to the right side. The judge said, "Do you think I'm stupid? I'm going to go ahead and enter a default judgment. You lied to me." The woman, Kim Carroll, later admitted that she was lying to Judge Mike McNally.
Nominee number 2.
There are money laundering schemes, and then there's whatever this guy thought he was doing with a suitcase and some cleaning supplies. Deputies in Arizona made a traffic stop and ended up searching a suitcase that raised some eyebrows. Inside, they reportedly found materials tied to a bill washing setup, a process where someone tries to chemically strip ink off a real currency and then reprint it as a higher denomination. Authorities said the suspect had chemicals and altered bills consistent with the scheme. The idea is to take something that looks like a $1 bill, remove the original print, and turn it into something that looks a whole lot more valuable. Investigators are saying the operation wasn't exactly subtle, and the evidence in the suitcase pointed pretty clearly to what was going on. The suspect now faces charges related to fraud and counterfeiting.
And the winner is
the guy who tried to wash money and change the value of it. Yeah. You're the Yambag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yambag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yambag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. That's your Prospector Prime Coats podcast, the stuff we're legally allowed to replay. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want the full experience, the stuff that almost gets us in trouble with the boss, you gotta wake up with us. Weekday morning starting at 5:30 on Rock 107.